Pushing cake for 3. I'm bad. He not even on. On the side of the head. Don't do it. Sharpshooter, offensive threat. I play instead. I just need a lockdown, so perimeter lock. Is he a perimeter? Don't you do it. Check his face. Yeah. Acting, food, but what's that? Oh my God. Qnkles a sweat at all the games he plays. What's a sport anyway? I don't even wait for this long day again. Acting stupid. What's that? Hold on, I'm not playing with this one, bro. Hold on. Shit, hold on. Hell no, bro. I gotta try that with the sentence on me, though. I've never seen it. Let me call them up real quick. Bro, you have a fucking 35 win percentage. You was tripping. Nah, cause I'm good. Man got 35 win percentage. Man, that's just sad. Nah, cause he got a 35 win percentage. Shit, too bad for him. I ain't tripping. I ain't even play with that nigga. Cuz win percentage was trash. I ain't trash. I mean trash. Alright, bro, let me make sure. Ghost. What? Acting stupid was had. Acting stupid was had. Acting stupid was had. I'm tired. I just woke up too. It's a bum park. I'm gonna call somebody. I'm tired. I just woke up too. You know what they're doing there?
She's like, oh, I'm watching my homegirl's story, my homegirl's Snapchat. I was like, oh, well, she must be your homegirl. Your homegirl must be my nigga because I heard his voice. I know my nigga's voice. So can you run that back? So she played the video again. And it's her homegirl with my nigga's son in the Snapchat playing, and his voice is in the background. She's like with the son, like kissing him, like I love you, blah 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 blah. And my dude's voice is in the background. Now mind you, I keep saying my nigga, I keep saying my dude. This is not my boyfriend. He did not ever ask me to be his girlfriend. But we are courting and dating like we're exclusive. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas know. Like, why are you talking to anybody else? This don't make no sense. We moving like we're married. Nigga, stop. So, I called him back to 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 back.
I just.
So, sorry I got interrupted. Y'all, that was my team. We selling the shit out of these. And it's because people really need these, y'all. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm back. So, where was I at? Okay. So, my homegirl called her homegirl and was like, hey, what's up? She's like, your homegirl B. Simone just called my dude's phone like 10 times and he didn't answer. Do you know what's up with that? He told me they were just friends. They worked together. I was like, okay, well, put her on speaker and let me talk to my nigga. Because y'all, I am so nice. I've never been in my life ever. I've never been in a fight in my life. Ever in life. I've never been in a fight with a girl over a nigga. Nothing. Like, I don't fight. Like, I'm scary. Like, bitch, if you be like, bitch, run up, I'm gonna be like, please. You can have him. Don't fuck up my face. Don't fuck up my money. Like, girl, I can't fight. I'm not gonna punch you, girl. If you can just start bleeding, that's not me. So, I am not the aggressor. But when I'm in love with a nigga, it's a strong black man. Come here, baby. Babe, what do you want to eat? I'm just practicing. Junior, now look. Baby, come get your son because he's about to get... Do you want your dad to come in here? Do you want your dad to come in here? Then stop it, baby. Because you know your dad is going to beat your ass. So sit down. Junior. Babe, come here because your son is acting up. I'm just practicing. Y'all. I just spit and I drove. I'm so looking forward to being a mom and a motherfucking wife. I'm just practicing. Junior, one. I ain't gonna count, bitch. One. My kids don't get whoopings. Okay. So, that is my fuckboy story. And at the end of the day, he said that was his friend. And she was visiting. And I said, okay, well, I'm on my way over there. We can all be friends. Since you want to kick it with that bitch, I'm on my way to your house. I didn't end up going, though. Because I was like, if that bitch is crazy and want to fight me, then I'm not the one. Because I want to fight him, not you. I'm not the type that wants to fight the girl. I'm the type that want to fight the nigga. What's up, nigga? Because you got both of us hooked up. Really, we should jump his ass. But, bitch, and what's crazy, y'all, let me tell you, the fuckboy that I was fucking with, that I was in love with, I loved him so much. Loved. Like, would have did anything for this man, right? He's still fucking with the same bitches from 3 years ago. That's how you know them bitches ain't shit. Because they gonna stay and let the nigga do what he wanna do. And the nigga ain't shit because he's not growing, he's not maturing, he's not realizing that you could be better than that. Passionate, rotating around the same damn girls for 3 years. That's weird. Ain't none of them bitches matured, you ain't matured, and I'm where I'm at. So
good afternoon. It's your boy, the one and only, Qnkles. I just have something I want to say real quick. It's not anything I have written, scripted. I want to give it to you straight off the chest, straight from my heart. This to my old fans, to my new fans, those who know about me, those who don't know about me, who's trying to learn about me. You know, 3 years ago, I became infamous. I grew infamous. You know, I became infamous to the world under my previous name. changed my name to John Gabano, started going by my actual first name a year and a half ago, like in the mid 2018. And it's just things that I had to learn for myself about the industry. It's things that I didn't know, because before I became famous, infamous, I was straight from the streets. You know, I was homeless, having family troubles. You know, I didn't have no practice. I didn't know about the industry, so I just came straight into the industry without knowing anything. And everything that I was doing was to try to please others and to make other people, satisfy others. I was just robbing stores, robbing people, fights, just doing a lot of dumb shit, you know. And it's something that that me as a man, as a brother, son, father, it's not something that I'm proud of. When you talk about my name, I don't want my name to be talked about. Oh, he was good at stealing. Oh, he was good at causing chaos and all this other stuff. You know, I didn't know wanted me to change who I was as a person, so I stepped away. I fell back, and I was gone from the internet for a long period of time. You know, just so I could learn about the flow of life.
Up until the 1700s, everybody thought the world was flat. And up until the 1950s, everybody thought smoking was healthy. And up until recently, even some people still believe that cardio is how you burn body fat. And
what do you do, flight crew? FTC.
Yeah. I'm not watching this thing, bro. You got too many bring on back.
So now I'm just feeling pure anger because I'm like, yo, you have me waiting there. I was worried about you. Why didn't you pick up your phone? She's like, I ain't have service. I'm like, so you didn't see? Where did you think I was? I don't know anyone here. I have nothing here. As a guy, you were one of either two kinds of boys growing up. Either you were the kind of boy that punched holes in walls, or you were like, I don't know, a dude that grew up to be like a functioning member of society or some bullshit. I don't know. Listen, if you've watched my channel for any period of time, you would know that I definitely do not fall into the second category. Now, I definitely had anger issues as a kid, so I know I acted out in several ways, but I can remember 3 holes specifically that I punched. You know, the other kind of hole, who knows how big. The first hole, so I have a little sister. She's 2.5 years younger than me, and she's a very sweet girl, but trash at video games, bro. I mean, she's good at like girly games, you know, like The Sims, Fortnite. I'm kidding about the Fortnite thing. This one time my dad bought me Super Mario Bros. For the Wii, right? And there are only 2 things you need to know about this game. 1, it's Mario, so like that. And then 2, it had a 2-player mode where you could tackle the story mode with 2 different people playing at the same time. And it had this feature where if one character dies, the other one can bring him back to life by popping their bubble. When you die, you get put in a bubble. And then if both of you die, then you're fucked. So, me being the loving big brother that I am, and also having a crippling inability to handle losing, I invited my sister to play the game with me to help me get through the story. So, we're playing the game, right? And we're playing a very hard level. I can remember that. And we must have lost several times because my blood is starting to boil, right? So we're running through the level and then I die, right? So I'm in the bubble. And my sister had like the big Luigi, you know, like she had eaten a mushroom. So she's running around. So I'm like, hey, yo, no pressure, no rush, but when you get a chance, yo, let a nigga out of this bubble, right? I knew she wasn't gonna last long. And of course, she gets hurt, right? So now she's the little Luigi, right? So now I'm like, yo, all right, get me out of this bubble. We about to lose, yo. And my poor baby sister, she was like 10 or 11 at the time, right? With the weight of the world on her shoulder. And then it happens. She dies. Bro, she dies, she gets in the bubble, and then she doesn't even look at me. Because she knows she can't. She can't, she shouldn't. It would be bad. I was like angry, bro. And my sister is not like having a good time. You know, like she's doing this just to spend time with me. Like she didn't even like Mario, nigga, but she took it so seriously because it was important to me that we beat this fucking game. I get up and I'm shaking. And then I just punched the fucking door. Now, the door was made of wood, and it was also hollow. So, like, my hand just went straight through that shit, you know? So I punched through the door, instant regret. Because my mother is still Jamaican, nigga. Like, she's definitely gonna come home and murder me. And break my weed. So I'm like, fuck, right? My sister looks at me, is like, nigga, you gonna die. So now I'm just sitting there, still mad that we lost, by the way, but also scared because death is approaching. And then what I think I did is I found like a picture or a poster, and then I just like taped it up on my door. You feel me? Because I didn't punch all the way through the door. And I think that worked for like a while. I don't remember getting in trouble that day. My sister has a YouTube channel, by the way, where she tells this story. That's what inspired this video. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. You can check it out if you want. The second hole was also because of my sister. This was a lot later though. I was like 22. YouTube had just taken off, so I was moving out of my friend's house in San Diego, and I was gonna get my own place in Austin, Texas. And in that in-between period, I stayed in New York with my dad, which is where my sister lives. So I'm in New York, crashing it on the couch, you know, because it was super last minute. And right before I left San Diego, I had gotten in a relationship with that girl, you know, the girl from the Friend I Betrayed story. Yeah, that girl. It was super rushed. Got in a relationship with her. After like a month of dating, bro. I get to New York, you know, and now that I had some distance from her, you know, because when you're in it, you know, it's all like, you know, sunshine and roses and flowers and fucking, you know, good feelings. But once I was able to like get away from her physically, I could look at the decision and I was like, this was not the best decision. Wasn't quite ready to break up. I was getting there. We were arguing a lot, and I was just on edge. You feel me? Also sleeping on the couch in the hell. All this while trying to find a place to live in Austin, Texas, which, by the way, was a place I had never been before. So I was stressed, right? So one day, all right, my sister was still in the middle of the winter school semester, and she needed me to take her down to the college so she could drop something off for her professor. So I dropped her off in front of the art department. But the way how the road was set up, it was like a one-way, and it was also like a one-lane street. So I ended up blocking traffic. So what I would do is just drive around the campus and then pull back up in front of the art department. I did this like 5 times because every time I came there, she wasn't outside, and I kept blocking traffic. So I had to just keep going around, coming back, sitting, waiting, going around, coming back, sitting, waiting, and she's not coming out. So I'm like, yo, where is she? So it's been like 15 minutes since I've dropped her off. So I go and find a parking lot. I sit in the parking spot, and I'm calling her because I'm starting to get a little worried. You know, she was just supposed to go in, drop some off, come back. So I'm calling, it's going straight forward. So now I'm in big bro mode, okay? Alright, I'm getting nervous. I don't like it. It's dark, winter time, 7 o'clock in New York. I need to protect her, right? I need to find her, and then I need to protect her. That's just instincts right there. But my sister isn't soft, you feel me? And she had been living in New York for a while, so she had gotten that New York grit, you know, that New Yorkers have. So part of me is worried, but then the other part of me is upset, because there's a part of me that has this feeling that my sister is fine, and she left. She just left some other way. It didn't make sense, so I was still mostly worried, but part of me was like starting to get suspicious. After like 45 minutes of sitting at this campus waiting for this girl to come back, I was like, fuck it, I'm going home. I called my dad to see if he's heard from her. He's not picking up, so I'm like, I'm gonna go home and figure this out. I get back to my dad's house, and as I go inside, guess who I see just chilling at the dinner table? My sister. So I'm like, yo, what's good? Where you been? She looks at me and is like, what you mean where I've been? I've been here, obviously. You hear that attitude? This wasn't my cute little baby sister that I played Super Mario Bros. With anymore. You feel me? This was now a fully grown, young, black woman from New York. Have you ever met a girl from New York? Bro, they're so mean. I don't know, they're just so mean. I hear this attitude, and all the worry that I had left over turned into anger. So now I'm just feeling pure anger because I'm like, yo, you had me waiting there. I was worried about you. Why didn't you pick up your phone? She's like, I ain't have service. I'm like, so you didn't see? Where did you think I was? I don't know anyone here. I have nothing here. I left the house because of you. You're home. I'm not home. What you thought was happening? She's like, my boyfriend picked me up. I don't see what the problem is. So then I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I go down into the basement, which is where I had my computer set up, and then I was like, I'm gonna just work. I'm gonna just work through it, right? And then I get a text from old girl back in California on some bullshit. I don't remember what she said. So now my blood is at like at 11. And then I hear my sister upstairs talking shit about me to like her girlfriend. She's like, yeah, and then he came in and was all like mad, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is his problem. So now I'm shaking, bro. Like I'm like, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm going to murder my sister tonight. And I was just like so angry. So I just got up, and then I just punched the fucking I punched the wall. I punched another hole in the wall. And instant regret, because my dad's Jamaican, and I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna come home and murder me. And back when my YouTube channel just started taking off, I was doing these like poster giveaways, and I had some, so I just I did the same thing I did when I was 13, nigga. I took a poster. My dad probably doesn't even know this poster is still on that wall. I've been back since then. It's still there. I took a poster and I just put it over the hole. So, Dad, if you're watching this right now, just don't take that poster down. You feel me? The last hole was not because of my sister. No, this hole was caused by my ex, who had flown from California to Austin, Texas to visit me. But that's a story for another time.
Oh, he.
The fuck, man? That pussy probably smell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? That pussy probably smell like sewage water. Oh, big nasty bitch. Trying to put that pussy on me. I don't want.
We're hoping niggas in the book. Hey, lose a nigga up this oozing nigga.
I feel blessed. Since the truth keep niggas traumatized.
Really nice. I'm crazy fucking bricks. Boy, close nation. Bill brother chase kick ass. Indeed. Baby, yeah. I'm gonna try. Stabbed her. The fuck is wrong with homegirl? It passed me the rock.
Appel sürüden. Appel sürüden. Appel sürüden.
Every time I try to do that shit, I'm like a bitch. I'm left and I'm moving with a. It passed me the right here. It passed me the rock. When that bass come on, something going wrong. Big motherfucker green, big green. I'm bored as shit. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. Nothing to do. Got nothing to do. I got nothing to do but sit, play game, music, and coronavirus. Young boy ain't for that. Hold on, move. Move. Shit, for maybe was it got me some fire lessons. Move. 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 Ghost. Green A. Jump shot, imagine, do my jump shot, I imagine. Bro, this is the most travel ever in my life. Y'all can't tell that started traveling. I missed. It passed me the rock, huh? Filet, crossover, snatchback, crossover. A green eye. Greeny. Green eye. A green machine. You pass me the green. I stayed with some heat. Behind the back. I'm a hook. Yeah. I'm the best shooting glass lock in the game. I would say the best shooting glass lock won't be on me. Right. I'm dead. Oh yeah, you gotta be a left-handed. If you want to shoot like I, you gotta be left-handed. If you ain't left-handed, it ain't gonna work. Eat them. Kill them. If it's not green, you're gay. It's not green, but it's green. I'm gonna hop on Fortnite. I can't do nothing on 2K. Let me call my cousin. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Green day.
Say that he wants the best. He want to leave off fighting the best. Bring it on now, check.
Kobe. Fight me. Kobe. LeBron. Do some Giannis shit. Giannis. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I put you 98.
ain't come over here for nothing. Bitch, you know we is fucking. Cause I ain't come over here for nothing. Bitch, you know we is fucking. Cause I ain't come over here.